Peace, Israel, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all honor, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakwadash. Peace and blessings to you, hopeful elect. Shalom once again to Akim and Agrev that's tuning in right now. And double honor to Apostle and elders of GMS who rule and teach well, man. And hearty shalom to the elect that's out there. You are hopeful believers, you hopeful elect that's out there, pushing his word and teaching his word in sincerity, man. You know. Thought I'll be how about singing outside for allowing me to do this driving talk, for still allowing me to do the work, you know. So I was getting a little caught up in traffic, and the spirit was put on me to, do a driving talk, and I'm going to be doing a whole lot more of these, moving forward, Lord willing, but definitely with everything that's going on, uh, the Lord right now, if you take a look at what's happening around the media, the politics, uh, the Diddy case, Esau Edom, you can see that the Lord is right now revealing who these people really are. He's starting to take the mask off and show these people true colors, man. Um, Also, in these last days, you know, not only will Esau, be revealed as scriptures say, man, the man is still sin be revealed, you know, um after the falling away first, roughly paraphrasing, but also these the people that our people look up to or idolize will be they'll be getting their mask taken off. They'll be getting revealed too. Quote unquote, exposed, what you say, man. You know? So now people is shocked where, oh man, uh I didn't know, Diddy, or I didn't know LeBron, or just some names that's out there. Or I didn't know they was all connected, doing wicked things like this. When the Lord been revealing these people, man, the men of the truth, the men of the Lord been saying these things, man. Hollywood is wicked, man. They do a whole lot of witchcraft. They do a whole lot of sacrificing. They they worship the spiritual demon Satan, man, but they really working for Esau and Edom, you know. Uh they on that left hand side, man, and they do left hand witchcraft, um, rituals, all types of wicked, man, you know, and that's why everything that's happened these last days, that's why scriptures say, even in those times, stay sober, stay vigilant, because the adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, seeking who he may devour, roughly paraphrasing, you know, we have to stay on watch. We have to be those watchmen that's upon thy walls, man. We have to stay steady, observe and report, basically, because that's what the angels do. The angels are the messengers of Yahweh Shem outside. We are also messengers and vessels for Yahweh Shem outside, man. So we constantly observe and report, you know. Uh, but also we were still fishing for that elect, and that's why these days feel like they're going faster and weeks and time is just flying, because the more lessons we do, The more time we out there on the highways and byways, somebody caught a fish, man. Somebody caught the elect, you know? And I do truly believe that we're getting real close because to the full ceiling of the 144,000 because of everything that's happening, you know? We have to be able to discern the signs of the time. We have to measure that time diligently, man. And that's how we measure it, by staying hip to what's going on, staying woke, constantly seeking, talking with brothers, watching camps, doing videos, looking at articles, you know? These are things that us as being men of the Lord have to do. These are the things that the Lord commanded us to do. You can't call yourself a hopeful elect and you're not putting in the work, you know? A lot of brothers is falling out. A lot of brothers do lessons maybe once a month, once every month, slowing down, you know. Ultimately it leads to a fallout, man, you know. But we're getting very close to that hour of temptation, very close to Jacob's trouble, man. Every time you wake up, just know we're one day closer, not only to the kingdom, but to Jacob's trouble too. We're one day closer to Jacob's trouble. We're one day closer to the kingdom, you know. That's why we have to constantly, pray. And whenever you pray, you know, don't just pray for yourself. Pray for the brothers, the sisters, the elders and apostles, the believers, the 144,000, and also throw up a curse, man. I'm starting to, when I do my morning prayer, I start to throw in those curses too, because we want this place to end so that we can finally live our life. Because right now we're not living life. We're surviving. We're just experiencing what it's like to stay um at this level right now, man. You know, and one of the brothers from GMS Salt, he was saying how the 144,000, they're going to be the next governors in the kingdom, governors in the world to come. We're going to be the that government body for the kingdom for Yahweh Bashim outside, you know. Um, but in order to be, because think about this, when judge fully receive their job, they have to go through school, they have to study, you have to get some form of experience. So that's just like with us, and that's why we're experiencing what we're experiencing on this side right now. Because how will we be able to judge, um, maybe a heathen for committing a certain sin if we've never experienced sin, and that's why the Lord also brought us down on this side, because this is all of experience. And now we see how this world is ran by Esau Edom. We know what to do and what not to do when we get in our position, man. See, Esau Edom putting pork in everything. He's defiling our children. The music, the media. He's doing a whole lot, man, and destroying our community. You know. So with that, being that he's doing that, we see, oh, we're not supposed to. That's why right now we're rehearsing the righteous acts. We're trying to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities, and we're keeping the high holy days to the best of our abilities, man. Because this is all basically like a pregame warm up. Like NBA players before they start the actual game, they do practice, they warm up, getting ready for that game. That's what we're doing, man. We're practicing, we're warming up for that big day, man. And goal for us to be saved, man. Receive a crown by the hands of Yahweh Shah, man. You know, being called a brother, being called faithful servant, man, because you don't want to be looked at as an enemy of the Most High. Listen, the most powerful entity ever, man. Nobody is as powerful as the Lord, man. So you won't want to be on the good side of things because right now it is a war going on spiritually, physically, on all levels, man. You know? And right now you have to ask yourself, even being the truth, you have to ask yourself, are you on the right side of this war, man? Because when your house shot crack them skies open, you're gonna know what side you're on, you know? And Yahweh Shah is coming to do a lot of killing, man. You know, uh, our Jake on this side, 2/3, they don't worry about that, man. You know, they're not looking at a spiritual war, man. They're looking at, okay, I see Russia and China going to war, or China in this country. As long as I'm floating with America, I should be safe. You know, these people, when all hell break loose, these people are going to go down to our government for help, man. Which is going to be led into them taking the microchip, man, or the C hip. Maybe I shouldn't have, said that, but the C hip, that thing, man. You know, the same people that took the orange juice is going to be the same people to take the C hip, and we know that, man. That's why people are starting to drop like flies. People is having these health conditions because what did they say? 2, 3 years, people is gonna start really feeling the reactions to taking that the orange juice, man, the cranberry shot. you know, and ultimately those people don't have faith, man. I remember hearing my grandmother was on the phone with one of her friends, and she was saying how my grandmother was telling her how she wasn't gonna take that thing, and she was like, yeah, my grandmother, she still says God. She don't call, she don't know the names, even though I told her, but that's neither here nor there. So hopefully in the last days, my the Lord have mercy on my family. That's why it's important to do the work. I want to see my brother and his family, or the elders and apostles and their family, loved ones, get saved at the end of the day, man. And that's why it's important to always pray for the whole body, not just yourself, you know, because we are in this. Remember, this is a spiritual art. See, in the time of Noah, Noah was building that physical art. Only 8 people survived, and everybody got flooded, man. This is a spiritual art. So we have to pray for everybody that's going to be on this spiritual arc. Now, do we know everybody that's on the arc? No. But that's why we say pray for, the brothers and sisters and the elders and apostles, man. Because the Lord knows what that means. The ones that's sincere, man. The ones that's actually in this thing in diligency, man. You know? They not IUIC just out here looking good, getting a check. Uh, with their friends shirts on. Literally, the other day I'm driving, I see a group of them just walking, man. They were just walking in a group on probably one of the worst blocks in my city, man. Just walking, cause they got like a headquarters over on this street that's up the street from me right now, not too far from my house. You see, they banned the IUIC, you know. So we have to keep working. It's still a whole lot of work that needs to be done. And once again, shalom to everybody that's tuned in, just getting off of work. As I was sitting in traffic, Spirit was put on me to I just need to get this out, man, because it's a whole lot that's happening, man. And we have to make sure that we're doing what's commanded of us to do, man, because you don't want to get left behind, man. You know, you see these videos of the chariots more and more now. They planes, the Lord send them angels to do that to let them know, yeah, we getting real close. There's always articles out there that saying chariots are interfering with military bases, man. Now, I ask yourself, if those were so-called aliens, right? How would aliens know exactly where to hit an army base, man? They won't, especially if it's their first time coming to another planet. That's how you know these are chariots are the vehicles of the heavens, man, and the angels, our angelic brothers, are the ones that's driving them, man. You know, once again, shalom to everybody that's tuning in, man. Shalom. Let's see who in here because I'm driving too. That's why I call this a rant. Rant. Some people rant a little differently. I roughly paraphrase a lot of the scripts, and I just go on, man. But shalom to my brother Yawana. Shalom, King. Very good, diligent brother in the spirit. You know, look, I wish I could show y'all, but I'm driving. But they ban Israel United in Christ, man. They still call on Christ. They don't call on Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, man. They say Christ. Israel United in Christ. you know, I see you post a script too, Yawana. I'm gonna grab that when I come to another stop. Shalom, King. Shalom to everybody that's tuned in, man. Lord willing, this little rant is edifying, man. See, even little things like this you can do towards the ministry, man. Sometimes, we still do camp. We still do our sit downs, but our mindset should always be what more can I do for the ministry? What more? Because remember, we all have a spiritual tree. Our channels, wherever you on, YouTube, Rumble, wherever you at, that's your tree, man. And you have to ask yourself, hey, how much what other fruits can I have on my tree, man? If you somebody that's just doing all camp, which isn't bad, but what other fruits can you put on? Show the Lord, hey, I could do sit down still. I could do driving talks. Driving talks to me, I love driving talks. Camp hit different. We all love camp, but driving talks could be anywhere from literally 10 to 15 minutes, and they be super edifying, man. You really just flowing through traffic. See, I had my job, you know. See, I'm 18 minutes in. My job is like 20, give or take 20, 25, depending on how traffic is, minutes away. That's a good lesson to do. So the Lord, hey, the Lord don't ask for much, man. That's another thing. The Lord don't ask for much, man. Well, He's given us everything. So you have to work for that. You have to, hey, we listen. The Lord about to give us spiritual power, women upon women, uh, riches upon riches, kingdoms, new bodies. Like it's a whole lot the Lord is about to give us, man. You can show the Lord, hey, I can do more. I can do this. You always gotta strive to try and do more for the Lord, man. As I'm parking up, because I finally made it home, thought about sitting outside. Grab these scriptures off the comment board that my brother got posted up. Once again, shalom to everybody that's tuned in. This is Psalms 34 and 7 from KJV. The Lord, the angel of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth them. Right. I know some Some brothers say when they do camp, sometimes they see chariots. The angels is always watching us, man. Remember, they're the messages of the Lord, man. And they could come in different forms. Like I don't know if y'all seen, but my last camp that I did on Saturday, because I do camps on Saturdays now. My camp on Saturday, some type of like fly or like some bug, it flew on my shoulder and it threw me off because I had you know, I'm not big on bugs, but they all have they serve a purpose. The Lord, especially since the Lord created them. But I believe that bug was an angel, man. You know, the angels gonna always take different forms and stuff. Another thing I wanted to say, I didn't mention while I was doing that camp. It was a lady, some lady. She was walking her dog, and the dog was just sitting there staring at me, right next to me as I'm doing camp, almost like it was listening. And then no more like 5 seconds, I look back and they disappeared. So and where I was standing, the distance from the gate to even get out the gate, close the gate, and disappear, I would have already had caught them. They disappeared while I traced. And I believe that was an angel, man. Look, the Lord is showing brothers that He's here, man. Hey, the Lord's about to do some amazing work on Babylon the Great, man. These chariots are about to shoot some of the hottest lasers, the missiles, Yahweh Shah, the elect. Lord willing, we have those men. Man, Babylon is about to be look. What happened with Sodom and Gomorrah, man? Babylon gonna get it a million times over, man. Man, this place is going to be leveled, man. It's gonna be so much destruction. You see how cut it like how across and straight line America is? This shit gonna look like dents, and you're gonna have the ground coming up, and this place is about to be utterly obliterated. What they say, blown to smithereens. you know, this place is about to be. Oh man, Isaiah 59:19. Woo, a banger. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. And right, man, uh that standard, going into brothers having various, gifts, being able to escape, getting these spiritual powers. Also, that standard is that's they cut off for Esau to do anything else to us, man. That's when we fully on go mode. Payback time is now, you know. And fear the name from the west, man. Fear the Lord name from the west. We in the west, man. you know. So when all hell breaks loose and the Lord lift that standard, all gloves is off. Because Esau, when you had your time, you went overboard, man. The Lord said, "Hey, I'm put my people, under their oppressors." Esau knew the Bible. They had Hebrew translators and everything. They understood. Oh, we could do this and that. They went overboard, man. So these people gonna be getting doubled. They doubled what they was already supposed to get. So y'all gonna get quadrupled over, 100 times over. Like I keep saying, 1,000 years in the kingdom is different from 1,000 years on this side, man. Remember, 1,000 years on this side is one day in the heavens, man. So 1,000 years in the heavens, man, it's gonna feel like eternity. It's gonna feel like y'all never getting off slavery, man. But mind you, we gonna have those new bodies, so we gonna be living regardless. You know, so right, we have to keep working, man. Keep pushing, keep showing the Lord that we could do more, man. Even if it's little lessons like these, show the Lord, hey, I'm in this thing in diligency, man. Call the brothers. Yeah, brothers fall out, this and that, but you're not alone, man. Every brother has another brother I know they can go to, man. You know, and another thing. Everybody's walking the cross, man. Everybody has their own cross. Everybody's doing their own work. You're not gonna be saved off the next man's work, man. You know, you have to when you come in this thing, you have to do your own work. A lot of brothers was riding off doing work when, oh, he said, oh, it's gonna be a group lesson at this time. Okay, let me just hop on, do this and that, and only do lessons when it's a group lesson. That's why when that decree went out, a lot of brothers fell out. They didn't want to do lessons by themselves. They wasn't in diligency. That decree did two things: either sharpened you to when you felt did way better lessons when you was really showing the Lord that you was in this thing, or you fell out, man. And a lot of people fell out. You know, Romans 10 and 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Right, in the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shemi outside. So if Jesus was the so-called, if Jesus was the name, that script would say, for whosoever shall call upon Jesus. But it doesn't, man, because Jesus is not a real name. You know, Jesus come from Caesar Borgia, man. Isaiah 60 and 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Right. So the nations that think they're not, because best believe even in those new bodies and even with the spiritual power that we're gonna have, Esau is still gonna fight against us. He's still gonna feel like he's better than us. These nations still wouldn't don't want to bow, man. So we going full. Listen, we going full power on them, man. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. Right. Matthew 24 and 14. Oh, this is a cold one. And this gospel of the kingdom. What gospel? This one. The minute the true gospel, you know, that we're preaching right now, man. The 144% truth. You know? Not what you hear up in them churches that sugarcoat things, you know, not them lies that they feeding you, not what IUIC is feeding you, Sakari, W FI, these other camps, man, because they go off, man. You know, shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Right, and how that's happening now because everybody has internet, and we got GMS camps, everywhere, man. It's GMS camps literally overseas everywhere, man. Matthew 24 and 31. And he shall send his Salakia, and he shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Right. So when Yahweh Shah and those angels come, they coming to grab the elect. It says go time, man. Those chariots gonna be beaming brothers up, and we're all gonna look different. We're not all gonna be melanated, but as we simultaneously are getting beamed up, we will be simultaneously changed, man. A painless transformation. It's not gonna hurt when you transform. You're like like how Esau is showing some movies, man. Mark 13 and 20. And except that the Lord has shortened those days, no flesh shall be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he had chosen, he has shortened the days. So, right, the Lord shortening these days for the elect's sake. Even in Jacob's trouble, I believe we don't know how long Jacob's trouble is going to be, but it's going to feel short to us, man. Why? Because the Lord's going to, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. We're going to have that Lord willing. We have those men. The Lord's gonna feed us. He's gonna protect us. We're gonna be okay, man. We just have to have that faith and keep calling on to him, man. Romans 11 and 5. Even so, then at the present time, also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. Right. A chosen within the chosen, man. It's a remnant that the Lord's coming back to save. All of Israel will be saved in the kingdom of heaven when y'all get born back, you 2/3. But he's coming to save the ones that's been faithful, that's been patiently waiting, that's been seeking him, doing the work. You know, that's the ones. Those the ones that the Lord's coming back to save, man. You know, So that's why we have to keep going hard. We have to keep um doing His work. Keep seeking the Lord where He may be found, man. Because the Lord is about to pull back that hand of mercy, and look, it's about to be up for a lot of you Israelites, man. You know. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Nice little 30 minute, nice little driving talk, But keep doing this work, keep pushing, man. Stay faithful and stay true, man. You know, because hey, Jacob's trouble can happen at any moment. Last thing you don't want to do, oh man, I wish I would have done more, or oh man, it's been months since I did a lesson. Oh man, and a lot of you brothers that fell out, oh man, y'all gonna be the ones that's like, oh man, I shouldn't have fell out. This thing about to be real. You're gonna try and plead to the Lord, and hey man, you know. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna grab this last one and then I'm gonna close out. This Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Right. So while Jake out there going crazy, we're gonna have that stable mindset because we already knew what was to come and we was already preparing spiritually for this, man. You know? And strength and salvation, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shemi Ashai is his treasure, right? We also fear the Lord, man. Even in Jacob's trouble, you still have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. You still have to no pork, no nothing, man, Don't think because Jacob's troubles are okay, work is done, I could do this and that. Because no, that's not how this works. We have to keep continuing until you get raised up, beamed up into that chariot, man. You have to constantly keep doing this, you know. So Lord willing, this was edifying, man. Once again, I want to give all honor, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kordash. Peace and blessings to you, hopeful elect. Shalom once again to you, Akim and Agrev that tuned in. A double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS who will and teach well. Like our apostle Hard likes to say, on to the next lesson. You only as good as your last lesson, so keep leveling up, stay in the spirit. A Bible ball soon, and we almost out of here. Shalom to everybody that tuned in. Shalom to my brother that was on the comment board. Shalom to you sisters that's watching, and keep pushing, man. Till next time, keep praying, and shalom.